Hello, welcome back. This is Watch Network, and I am Farayola Gideon. In the pilot short, I promised that I was going to tell the story of my life, the story of how I journeyed into addiction, how I was in addiction, stuck in addiction, and how God finally delivered me, and how I'm able to stay free forever. This is 9 years and counting. I've not turned back. Welcome. It all started in the year 2011. I think I was in 100 level, second semester, if I'm not mistaken. So we all were seated in my room, in the off campus, that's Gombe State University, and we were gisting, and everybody was happy, jumping up and down. But I was lost, I was moody and all. And a friend looked at me and asked, what was the challenge? And I told him I'm having problems at home. And is that why you're looking moody? Okay, take this. So he passed me a capsule, and I asked me to take it. He asked me to take it that it would make me feel good. And I did. And true to his word, it made me feel good, or what I thought was good. And then before you know, I was happy, I was gyrating with them and all. And so the guy told me once the thing started wearing off my body, I should take cold water, it will reactivate it. And I did that, and it continued like that. But I noticed when I woke up the following morning, I was feeling very weak, and I looked for him in school and I told him. And he was like, that's not a problem now. He gave me another capsule, I took it. And I felt fly, and I continued in that path. And as time goes by, I had to now meet him again to get more. And he was like, no, Oga, I can't be giving you all the time. I need to take you to where I get these drugs. So he took me to the man's place where he gets his supplies and introduced me to the man. Apparently, if they don't know you, they really won't sell to you. And so he introduced me to this man, and so I go back there every time I need to get the drugs. So when I continued taking these drugs, I noticed that one of the capsules doesn't do what it used to do to me before, so I needed to upgrade. So I started taking 2, I graduated to taking 3, I graduated to taking 4 per time, And so one of the days I met the man and I complained to him, and I said to him, this thing doesn't make me charge like before again. I'm taking the 100 milligram now, that I should go for the 200 or 225 milligram. And okay, no problem. And I collected. That time I think we get it for 200 per card, 10 pieces, 10 seed inside, and then the journey became rough. It became rough. Because even the 225, one seed no longer worked for me. I had to take 2 pills, and it got so bad that the first thing I take when I wake up in the morning is that drug, the tramadol. I take 2 pills. In the afternoon, I take 2 pills. In the evening, I take 2 pills. At night, I take 2 pills. And at midnight, I take 2 pills. If not, I won't be able to function well. But you see, the drug addiction didn't just hook me. It opened doors to many negative things in my life. Some of which was smoking, drinking, and as you guessed, women, and it became bad. But this is it. I tried sometimes to say, okay, now I'm not going to take this thing. But the more I try, the more I'm dragged, into it. And so I felt helpless, since I can't help myself, why not? Let me just, enjoy the ride or continue the ride till wherever. The funny thing is, we hear negative story of the side effect of these things, but it's not in my will power to be able to stop, and I continued. Now, I could no longer own things. So everything I own, I began to sell just to get these drugs. And now, when the things you own finish, you start taking other people's things. In plain English, I started thieving things, and this is because my cousin stays with me. I remember one time I took his phone, his Touchlight Nokia phone, to go sell just to get these drugs, and I couldn't own a phone again. So what I do that period is, whatever I have that is of value, it's like I'm keeping it for the day when I'm not going to have money to buy these drugs, so that I'll have something to sell to get the drugs. If you are from Gombe State, you will be familiar with a place called Cross. Basically, that's where they buy and sell phones. So when I get phone, I usually get an Android phone and a Touchlight phone. And all these things are investment for rainy days, as it were. Whenever I'm out of cash and out of drugs, I sell the Android phone, put my SIM in the Nokia phone, and get to buy the drugs. And when that supply finishes and I needed to get more, I go to the same Cross. At that time, I think we sell the phone for around 1,015. That's a Touchlight phone. So I go there, sell it off, put the SIM in my pocket, go get my supply. And that is how my life began to revolve in the circle in addiction, in drug addiction. Because of time, I promise to continue this story in the next episode, so that I won't bore you with too much or long talk. In the next episode, I'm going to tell you how bad it became, and from there, we'll tell the story to the end. And I hope that my story is going to help somebody who is addicted, or somebody who is thinking. Don't even start if you're thinking about it. Don't start. Whatever they tell you that these drugs do, it's a lie. It's a complete lie. Like, I can tell you 100% sure it's a lie. So if you're thinking about starting, don't. But if you started, I can assure you, God will help you like He had helped me. I've been clean for 9 years and still counting. If God could do it for me, He will do it for you. Like, share, comment, and follow. Thank you.